All right, welcome everybody to a live stream here on Twitch, and this video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, this was an original live stream on Sunday, April the 30th. And what I want to do, guys, first of all, is I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to a friend of mine from New Zealand named English Teacher Plays. And this guy is probably even more committed than I am to playing indie games and trying to shine a light on the good games out there, the gems, and then also exposing the really shady and terrible shit that goes on Steam all the time. However, English Teacher Plays isn't nearly as vocal as I am about some of the worst shit on Steam. I was watching English Teacher Plays, Addy. He just put out a video 5 hours ago, and he's covering a
Hello out
game
there, and
called
welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with
He's covering a game called Robots Invaders. Not Robot Invaders like it should be, but Robots Invaders. So that kind of tells me already that it's probably a foreign developer. And so I'm watching this clusterfuck of a game made up of like 5 different assets and just super simplistic gameplay. I'm watching him just bored out of his mind. Um, and the game design is absolutely terrible. And he ends up fast forwarding through the game, and he gets to a point where he can't progress. He ended up giving this game a negative review. So I happened to do a little more research looking up this game, Addy. And if I come here to Steam, and this is what I always do, guys. This is how I find these games, especially new releases. I go to new releases from the front page. I come down. Instead of just popular new releases, no, I want to see all indie games. So I go to new releases, and I go to all new releases. So, if we scroll down just a little bit here, we see that the game he played was called Robots Invaders. And regular $10.99, 40% discount. Its first week, $6.59. Now, Addy, you've probably watched enough of my videos over the last year or so of knowing me to know I've said this time and time and time again. What do I say about a game that has the maximum discount you can put, which is 40%, its first week on Steam? What do I say about that?
9 times out of 10, they're asset flips.
Yep, or it's garbage, or there's a reason.
Trash.
Yep, it's
Right.
trash, whatever, exactly. And I'll say it again, guys. Anytime you see a brand new release on Steam, indie game, triple game, I don't care. If they're putting the maximum discount, which is the maximum you can put on a new game, is 40%, there's probably a good reason for that. So, we have 5 new games. And the funny thing is, guys, I was sitting here the other night. It was like I was working and I was looking at Steam and I was looking at new releases. And I sat there and watched Ice Flame pop up. And then I refreshed like a few minutes later after, doing a little bit more work. And I saw Brave Adventurer pop up. All 5 of these games popped up within minutes. And I said, But then I got busy with work or whatever I was doing and I didn't come back to it. And it wasn't until English Teacher Plays, I'll have a link down to go check out his channel down below in my YouTube description. Be sure you go check him out. But it wasn't until I saw his video this morning that it came back to me and I remembered seeing this. It was almost 2 days ago because these all came out like right after midnight my time. And, and I didn't think anything more of it until I saw him playing one of these 5 games. And Robots Invaders, he gave a review to, and a negative review because it's obviously very fitting. I mean, you can tell by looking at the game that it looks like it probably uses assets. It's an asset flip. It's very simplistic in design. And also here, guys, when these games all launch within minutes of each other, they're all around the same price. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Because if I look at the first one, Infested Lands here, I see a developer and publisher name named M.I.S.S. So really simplistic game. It looks like. I mean, looks like it could be fun, but it also looks like it could be just trash, like an asset flip or just quickly made trash. So if I scroll down, I want you guys to notice a couple things. We have the languages being English and Russian. So 2 different languages here, and we also have no features. We have no leaderboards. We have no Steam achievements. We have no controller support, nothing like that. So just no features at all. Brought to us by likely a Russian developer because they brought it to us in English. And again, it's Max Pedro. And we scroll down here, guys. I want you guys to pay special attention to this. The system requirements has nothing recommended. It only has the minimum. And we have Windows 7, 8, and 10. And this right here is something that, yeah, definitely raises another red flag, if you would, much like the 40% discount. This developer has listed a CPU, an Intel Core 2 Duo, a E6320, a very specific Intel processor. I'm guessing this is the processor that he himself has. And so I want you guys to remember that, the E6320. As that, again, the English and Russian languages and no features or anything like that. So sometimes you have to go back twice to see all these. So where the hell are we? There we are. So let's go ahead and go to the one English teacher played, the second one down on the list. Again, all these 5 games launch within minutes of each other. So if I go to Robots Invaders, we have a completely different developer name and publisher. Oh, probably a different guy, right? Not so fast. We have Louis Incorporated. If we scroll down, are we noticing any similarities here? No features, no leaderboards, no achievements, no controller support, nothing like that. English and Russian. Different developer name and publisher. But look at this. This is what gives it away at all, guys. Windows 7, 8, and 10. Again, we're seeing that same exact Intel processor, E6320. Things that make you go, hey, Addy, you've never seen any of these. I haven't showed you any of these games. Do you have any guesses at what might be what we see when we look at the third game, Winter Stealth?
Oh, the same thing. It's going to be a different name. I could see it now. This is probably the same developer, just in different names.
Exactly. Nick Studios now. This is the third different developer and publisher name. Wow, English and Russian again. Again, no features.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. And look at this, the same exact Intel processor listed with no, recommended specs listed, nothing like that.
And that's a very specific.
Yeah, very specific CPU.
It's not popular.
And for anybody that thinks, oh, this could be a coincidence, Zach's like, what do you got your panties in a twist about? Really? Okay, so you guys really think, or does anybody out there really think this is a coincidence when all these games launch within about 5 minutes of each other? Boom, 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 boom. They all popped up. I saw this live the other night while I was working and looking at Steam. So the other one was Nick Studios or something like that. Now we have Nikita Morty, developer and publisher for Brave Adventurer. I love how these developers love putting their name and their game name in all caps as well, as if they're like an 8-year-old kid screaming it at you. Brave Adventurer! Come play my game! And again, it's obviously a Russian developer. And we also notice here, oh, he actually has Steam achievements here. He put a whole 7 Steam achievements in this one. Wow, that's a little bit different. But I'll bet you that CPU processor is the same with no recommended specs. And sure enough, here we go. No recommended specs here. And again, the same specific Intel processor. Obviously, the same fucking guy. Now, before we go much further, guys, I would like to go ahead and state for the record that I'm an indie developer myself. So I know what the terms of service are between, when you sign up and agree to be an indie developer for Steam. Per the rules of Steam, you are not supposed to be, using multiple developer names to try and confuse or manipulate your customers. And that's exactly what we have going on here. Ice Flame, the 5th game, and now we have a Joymax. And again, no features here, English and Russian, and again, the same exact Intel processor. So it's blatantly obvious that 5 different developers of 5 different games that launch within 10 minutes of each other, all of them launch within 10 minutes, if not 5, are the same Russian developer. So, I'm making this live stream, I'm making this video to shed some light on how little Steam cares, as if we didn't already know. Steam doesn't care. I mean, it's one thing to not care about the quality of the shit that's, going up on Steam, and they just run the game, and, if it's an executable and it actually runs, they pretty much allow it, as long as it kind of matches the description of the store page. But for Steam to not be upholding the agreement that developers sign to keep developers from doing this kind of shit and uploading just tons of games and making them all under different names to confuse the customers on Steam. This is where Steam really needs to put their foot down and start looking and saying, okay, if we have the same guy, probably the same like information, banking and routing number information that they can pay for these different games, they need to start saying, okay, what the hell's going on here? I mean, if I'm just a customer and I can figure this shit out, surely Steam can figure out that they're paying the same guy under many different developer names and they're launching 5 games at the same time. I would think it'd be a hell of a lot easier for Steam to see these red flags and go, wait a minute here. But I don't know. I just don't know if Steam doesn't care and they just like to take in the $100 fees and 30%, and that's really all they care about. But this makes Steam look really, really bad. But let's go ahead, guys, and let's go ahead and give all these games. You notice how all these games are owned by me. I purchased all these games, and I know right now that I'll be refunding all these games. But let's just see how simplistic these games are. I am betting, Addy, that we don't even have an audio slider for the audio on any of these games. We don't have any kind of settings. Probably no exit button. We're probably going to have to hard close each game. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to go ahead and get to the bottom of this shit right now. What are you thinking right now, though, Addy?
That's my pet peeve, for one, is how they half-ass games through it. And then what really agitates me, too, is that they don't pay attention to this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yet they pay attention to the fact that I have a hard time logging into my own account just from my phone or to there. But yet they're going to pay attention more to that of someone playing a game that was purchased versus someone who's just publishing trash that you can't pay. That, of course, because then they're going to let us get screwed over, basically.
Right. So this game does have settings, but it doesn't have any audio sliders or anything like that. You could just turn music on and off. And then it does tell you what the controls are. That might be because whatever this... I don't know. I don't know if this is an asset flip or what. I'm not going to spend my time searching it up. But if any of you guys have seen this particular asset kit or tutorial or Udemy course or whatever for this game, definitely put it down in the comments below on my YouTube channel. I would love to know. So mission 1, get to the enemy location, eliminate all enemies, find a stolen file, and return to the plane. Okay, let's go. Let's see how amazing this game is. Alright. We can't do anything with that chest. We can't interact with the chest at all. So I don't know why it's here. Can't shoot it. Can't pick up that guy's gun. Yeah, really simplistic gameplay here. Oh, we can search this area. What? I didn't see this the first time I came over here. Boy, this is fun, just waiting like a whole minute or whatever to search. That's great. Well thought out, well designed game, right? So I'm sure we're gonna find the file. We have to get back to the plane. Okay, so we don't have to kill every enemy. We just have to search that pile of shit and then go back to the plane. And then I'm guessing that we'll do the exact same thing on another map, or is the game over at this point? Who knows? Alright. Find the village and destroy the invaders. Oh, I didn't get my gun. Oh.
That's okay. We'll be stopped by the propeller.
So it looks like the same size map, and maybe they just place the assets around in different locations every time, including the health kit that you can pick up.
Yeah, it looks like there's fog around that health kit. I wonder if that's a health thing. I don't know. It's like guessing.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I
Oh,
stepped
yeah,
in this last
there's
time.
more. Yep. I seen that there was one up there too, up top.
Yeah, I think it should be a little bit clearer that that's like, I don't know. I just like it's all it is just a kind of a see-through blob.
Right. Is that supposed to be radiation? Is that water?
But also showing that you're dying to it, like showing you even showing you die would be nice, rather than just
Right.
immediately going right back to the start, or saying game over. You know, because making a game over screen or saying you died and saying why you died would be so hard. You know, that would take maybe all 20 minutes of game dev and coding.
Or if you were doing it, 10 minutes.
I appreciate your confidence. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not much effort, though. I think is the point here.
Right.
Yeah, the enemies move a little bit faster as well. But still, just super simplistic gameplay. And
Well, you got a lot of health kits.
yeah, 3 health kits.
Even though it doesn't do anything for you.
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's the village. Yes.
Yep, freezing away, I guess. Why can't I hit you? There we go. Oh, I took a health kit. I love how they can hit me, but I can't hit them.
Right. Oh, they took a health thing. Oh, there's your pile.
Yep. And then we wait, like, why not make this move faster? Why does it take a whole minute to search?
It's the AOL loading.
Right. That's great. So now you have to manually, yeah, I don't know why the game, like, it wouldn't be hard at all to make it, progress this for you.
Right.
Level equal level plus 1. That's not real hard. Level plus equal 1. That's all you need. Task plus equal 1. Whatever.
So obviously the way that they have it, you could go to different orders. Like you could go to 5, and 10, and you don't even have to go.
That's a good question.
Like work your way up.
Yeah, we'll find out. So again, we're just going into different areas and destroying different enemies and searching for a file and bringing it back every time. It looks like exact same map. They're not changing the biomes, not changing me to a desert, changing me to a forest or mountains or anything like that. It's just exactly the same assets, same size map, same everything. This time we have a bigger radiation area. Oh, we have a rogue this time though.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to destroy that. Find the terrorist military equipment and destroy its guards.
How does a grenade not kill you?
There's a smuggler.
Alright, guys. So, I think we see exactly what we have. Can we go in and do the last mission right now? No, it won't let us.
Okay, well at least we got that.
So, the problem with this game, guys, is it's not very much fun, and it's 20 very simplistic maps, so all with the exact same assets. You do things a little bit differently on every map, but it's the same exact gameplay every time. And the main problem is here is that it's just not fun. It's not fun to play. There's no, nothing to buy. There's no upgrades. There's no shop. There's no way to advance besides going back to your plane with a file every time and killing whatever you got to kill over and over and over again. And I think the main thing here that we have here, guys, is, and I don't know if this is an asset flip. I would love to know if somebody knows where this is at. I'm going to guess the developer didn't make this himself, but I don't know. But the main thing we have here is we have manipulation going on by this Russian developer, launching 5 games in 5 minutes on Steam, all under different names, and trying to hide the fact that he's, pumping out so many games. So that's Infested Lands, guys. Let's go ahead and go and play the second one, Robots and Invaders. And it looks like the same thing, same kind of thing here is what it looks like. Just really simplistic game design. At least it is a 3D game this time. Turn down the sound a little bit. Russian and English. Let's go. So we have 8 stages here. E to get out of bed. Robot assistant, E to continue. Raise to right. Someone take control of our phone. Find a way to fix this. Arm yourself and find the key to the door. Right. Well, we found the key. And we found a gun. And we found chips, but we can't do anything with them. Right. Alright. Let me turn the music down more because it's still really fucking loud even at 3%. Restart or new game? Okay, so restart, you mean resume. Yeah, we just came through this door. Yeah, so the developer doesn't even know the difference between restart and resume in America in English. Reminds me a lot of the last game we played, just in 3D.
Right.
Ow. It's great. And he's kind of had the same kind of complaint I did, that it's just not fun. Fairly boring shooter, extremely limited number of enemy types, single puzzle type that involves shooting boxes from the ceiling to reach higher platforms. After the first couple of times, it grew exceptionally tiresome. Yeah. So he didn't have fun with the game, and that's the same problem here. But again, this is the second game by a second developer name. So let's go ahead here, guys, and go to the third one, Winter Stealth. It's by Nick Studios, right?
New up and coming developer, huh?
Yeah, up and coming. Wow. Anyway, back. Play. This looks like the same as the first game. The settings and options and stuff like that. Okay. Quest 1. Good. I notice the font's exactly the same as that first game as well. Go to the terrorist camp and take the blue cord. Warning, do not exceed 50% suspicion. Sure. Be careful if you notice you will lose. Try not to get the enemy's line of sight. If you eliminate too many enemies, you will be noticed. Try to sneak up behind the enemy and space to continue. Beware of scout drones. It can be destroyed by jumping on the top of it. At the location, there are certain items and with a special designation. If an enemy is moving towards you, then go to this object and lie down near it. What? Okay. I guess that's an eye over it. At each level, you have a specific task to display in the upper right corner. Follow it. Great. Okay. Surprise, 0%. Take the blue cord. Oh. Infected guard. Okay, so we died here. Okay. And we wound up with a fatal error. So this game is made in Game Maker. Abort. Alright, where... Oh, we gotta do this again. Alright. How boring is this? How fitting. How fucking fitting.
Right? He even knows his stuff is boring.
Right. So I can lay down. How cold is it? How boring is this? How cold is it? Okay. So I guess he just... I guess he sees me. That's great. Something didn't go to plan. You've been noticed. Be careful next time. Okay, I'm really... You're noticed you'll lose. Try not to get the enemy's line of sight. If you eliminate too many enemies, you'll be noticed. Try to sneak up behind and eliminate the enemy. Drones can see you. It can be destroyed by jumping on top of it. Sure. At the location of certain items, the specific location if the enemy is moving towards you, you can go to this object and lie down near it. At each level, you have a specific task. Okay. Sure. So does this guy ever turn around? Hey, Log, how are you? Common Russian name. Yeah, I don't really know how you're gonna sneak up behind this guy. I'm really confused. Is this guy gonna walk up here and he'll turn around, face this guy? I'm so confused on how you get past this. Wow, riveting gameplay here. Take the blue
Take the
card.
blue card. Where the hell is the blue card?
Must be further on. You must have to advance past here, is what I'm guessing. I mean, I only have S does the same thing as space. Wow, this is great. We already saw what happened if I tried to approach him. Fantastic.
Sorry. What a joke.
You killed me. I was behind the thing laying down. Fuck you, dude. Right. I guess I'm an idiot. I'm too stupid to play this game. Obviously.
Yeah.
So this guy was asking, hey, Oleg, how are you? This guy was asking that same thing. Now this guy's asking, am I Oleg? I'm not Oleg. Jump over your head, dude. Ah, help me, mama. And another fatal error.
You broke the game.
I obviously broke the game.
How dare you jump? You're not supposed to jump. No.
So the developer obviously cares a lot about the quality of his game. Not that my games would never have errors or fatal errors. I could, but I'm just
The
guessing.
difference is you're not publishing them.
Yeah, well, I mean, the difference is I'd be on top of it and I would fix that error, and I'm going to
Right.
guess this developer never fixes this. Well, I would go to Nick Studios to, go to the next games, but I know that it's under a different developer name, so let's move on to the next game. Brave Adventurer. And yes, brought to us this time by Nikita Morty, completely different developer. And yeah, this is the one that has Steam achievements. All 7 of them. Right. Another, what is it, $10 game? Yeah, $10 game, 40% off. Okay, thank you, that's better. So as we can see, yeah, these all have the same kind of menu system, exact same things. This time we only have 6 chapters of this one. You're a vagabond who travels across the Middle Earth during another adventure. Bandits attack you and seriously injure you. To avoid death, you use dark magic to find yourself in the world of demons. You must do everything to get out of here. Right. Okay. Sure, so we have our health up here again. And, what's up, bro? Demon Guardian, you can't get away from here. You will stay here forever. Right. I won't stay here forever because I'll F4. Right. Can't shoot or anything. Don't even think about it. And I will destroy you. I'm out of here, bro. That was fun. Oh, still go falling.
Oh
Hard to restart.
no! What?
I got an achievement. Hey, this one doesn't. Oh God. What the fuck? Wow, we advanced. That didn't look right.
Right? Can you take that?
I love that swing. It's amazing. All right. I mean, you can tell by looking at this. This is oh God. You can tell by looking at this. This is a top quality game, right? Sure. Just half my health. Well, let's just run. Because why not? Looks like a fight I can't win, so.
Uh-oh.
You break boxes? Of course not. Now we have full health. We're gonna see if we can cheese this game. Oh no. Like a wall. Fuck me. Well, guys, I think we can see what we have with this game. This is exceptional gameplay at its finest here. Right mouse button does nothing. Right.
Yeah, it didn't even put a dent in their health at all.
Okay. Menu. We're done with that game. You can see that that one is easily worth $10. And the last game is Ice Flame. Such play, right? Yep. And now we have the 5th developer named JoyMax here. An exciting game about adventures of an incredible cat who travels in search of the magical fire through an icy mountain. I can hardly wait.
Yeah, look at all the mountains. It's beautiful.
This time we don't even have English. There we go. Turn the music off. Thank you. Back. So no gameplay sounds, it's just music, it looks like. Where am I? There I am. Yep, no beeps, no sound effects for jumping, nothing like that. All you have is, in all these games, they have like a 15 or 20-second music track, and that's it. Can I jump up? Thank you. Interact with the stairs. Right. Okay, so the controls are really sticky. Uh, oh, we're crashing. Okay. Sure. Um, I don't know what's hard about that. Okay, so we can't touch that stuff because it's hot, it looks like. Fuck. Yep. Game over, restart. We made it to level 2 though, so we'll skip there again. Yeah, this is truly amazing gameplay as well. Oops. And it takes 30 seconds to figure out that I'm dead, and then give me game over.
Hmm.
Alright. Yeah. Terrible controls here. Oh boy. Okay, so now we got. That was tough. Yeah,
Whew.
the gameplay here is absolutely horrible.
Almost didn't make it. No.
Um, can't push this one. Okay. Oops. Oh, and this is what I'm talking about. So many indie developers who don't use sound or think that sound is important in a game. Almost dead.
Yeah. Just adding music is nothing, especially when the music isn't even good.
Yeah, when it's just like a 15-second soundtrack. AC says you don't need those boxes. You jump further than the gap to begin with. So yeah, where's the sound exactly? All right, guys. So we see how riveting and amazing this gameplay is, and as bad as it looks, guys, I can tell you it's even worse because the controls are very slidey, very awkward, and just not tight. They're not good at all. So it looks like, um, yeah, just another super lazy, uh, rushed game to put out. And I mean, we've seen that. We've seen how much this developer cares when he launches 5 games within about 5 minutes of each other, all launched within minutes of each other on Steam. And the developer is trying to hide the fact that he's putting out 5 games in 5 minutes by putting these all under different developer names. So let's go ahead and take a look at these developers, shall we? We have Max Pedro. If I click on his name, wow, we have a lot of fucking games here.
Hmm.
Let's sort these by release date. So the last one before this one was January. We have Flaming Thunderer, a $25 title that almost
Wow.
looks the same as what we just played. Yeah, the reflection system here. And $25, 10 positive reviews, 100% positive reviews. Also, 100% of the people were more than happy to pay $25 for this. The scenery and pixel graphics looks detailed. If you have nothing better to do, you can check out this game. Well, why would I want to spend $25 on it? Right.
If you have nothing better to do.
A very good game you can play quietly for a couple of evenings. For $25? No, thank you. You can relax and spend a couple of hours in it. Boy, don't these sound almost exactly the same.
Right.
A good platformer retro style. We run, jump, throw an axe. Everything is like THRU's. Who knew that this game about an old man with a hammer would drag me out all night? Right. I like this game. Beautiful pixel graphics and light, interesting gameplay. Variety of levels and NPCs will immerse you in the 2D world of the old school. I advise you to try it. Why did interesting... The word interesting being used a lot. With pleasing
Mm-hmm.
graphics and sound. Okay. Hello everyone, I played this game for more than 7 hours. The game is made in 2D style using pixel graphics. So the word pixel being used in almost all these reviews, how they played the game, the word interesting being used over and over again, something tells me that all these reviews are the exact same person. Just saying. And probably most of them are private profiles. Oh, that was not a private profile, but this is from Russia. Oh boy. If this doesn't feel fishy or look fishy, oh my god. Either purchase reviews or the same alternate reviews, whatever. But there's no way in hell I believe that all 10 of those people were happy to pay for the game. These are not key redemptions, guys. These are games and purchase reviews. So that, now another thing too here is it takes 10 reviews. One thing to note, it takes 10 reviews, 10 purchase reviews to even show up here on the Steam page with, to show the percentage of positive reviews. So it seems really suspect here that this game has 10 purchase reviews so that they get that 100%. So what I'm talking about here is so that when you look at it from this page here, you see this right here. Wow! You're looking at it on the search list. You're like, wow, 100% positive reviews. Same thing here. 100% positive reviews. Boy, this is some fucking shady ass shit, man. I'm guessing all these reviews were on the same day as well, or close to it, so that they get that 100% right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, all those
Imagine that.
reviews, imagine that, right when it launched. And they stopped at 10.
Same thing. 10.
Yep,
10 out
10.
of 10.
100% positive reviews. And they're not even the same people. Well, this guy is. I recognize that name. Wow. But do you see how all these reviews also just have the same vibe, the same words, the same
Right.
keywords as well? Old school fan. Yeah, it's just
It's the
if
same as handwriting. You're typing the way that you type and the way that your text speak.
mm-hmm.
You can't change that. You would have to be a really intelligent, highly intelligent, or a psychopath to be able to change your whole personality.
Yeah, it's amazing these games are all like $20 and stuff like that and got 10 positive reviews. That one has 29 reviews. 10 positive reviews.
Hmm.
Oh, some of these got more reviews, negative reviews. I wonder what's going on here with Lost Hammer. $30 game, huh? So we have some people that are probably suspect here actually buying the game and then probably refunding it and pointing out this is bullshit. Gates, you have to solve math problems, which is really out of place. I mean, they are hard, but up to the point you're just putting together jigsaw puzzles. I was stopping and starting because of other things. It took me an hour. It might take you less if you're not interrupted. There's no point in playing again either. Once you're finished, you're finished. So no replay value, and you're solving simple math problems in this game. Oh my god! And you have like a 99-cent jigsaw puzzle. Like there's all kinds of jigsaw puzzle games on Steam like this for like 99 cents. Oh my god. And all these reviews for all these games are just like one or two sentences talking about how it's Right, relaxing game.
Interesting gameplay. Look, that looks like it's copy and paste from the other one.
Yeah, interesting gameplay. Pixel, nice pixel. You get beautiful graphics. It's just
Someone's
puzzles like
yelling at us.
Drinkle. I cannot beat this game with all of them. I don't have the sanity. After a bit, you have to collect 5 things, so that's it. There's also math. You like math? Do not play this game if you're trying to be quick about it. So they gave it a negative review saying it's just simple puzzle games and simple math problems, and that's it. Many different puzzles, good music. You also need to be careful. Cool, beautiful puzzle game with many features and interesting gameplay. There's just that interesting gameplay again. Game of the year, according to whoever sold me these drugs. Right. So yeah, if watching me go through these games from this Max Pedro, if this doesn't make you feel like this is some really fishy, almost corrupt shit, then I don't know what to tell you or what to say. So here we have the 10 positive reviews, and then we have a couple of people being honest, knocking it down to 91%, it looks like. Or one negative review. We have one honest reviewer. Like, oh, we have negative. We have 13 negatives. The game is actually pretty terrible. At least some people are playing these games that are actually honest rather than this fake ass shit. But Fun Adventure is a simple 2D platformer to kill time. Funny game about a farmer. Survival game, yeah, right. Aha, class story about a farmer I killed. Low budget Terraria clone. But I think it costs more than Terraria. Or no, it doesn't. $10.99. Costs about the same. Notice how this gameplay almost looks really similar to the games I just played, though.
Right.
The health up here, same kind of animation, same kind of, yeah. Wow. So, that is a look at. Okay, let's just go back to the store here. That's a look at Max Pedro's long list of fraudulent games because they're all obviously fake and phony reviews, except for the negative ones. Robots Invaders, we have Louis Incorporated. Let's take a look at the same thing.
Holy crap.
Bunch of reviews, a bunch of different games here, including the amazing Cubicus for $1.99 and Cubicus 2, which look almost exactly the same. Sacred Cubes, wow. Sacred Cubes 2. Puzzle Nature. Boy, that looks riveting, especially for $19.99. I guess 10 reviews. Yep. Boy, how'd I know? 10 positive reviews. For 20 bucks, huh? That really looks like a good game for 20 bucks, bro.
I'm sorry. I like puzzle games, but there's no way I'm paying 20 bucks.
Same thing here. Again, it's really minimum. Oh my god. Only 10 levels and glitches thereafter.
Well, at least I got through 10 levels.
Yeah, 100% of the purchase reviews are positive, though. That negative review must have been a key redemption, right?
Yep.
April 16th, 2022, April 16th, 2022, April 17th, April 17th, for all the positive reviews. Yeah, within a couple of days after the game launched, he had 10 positive reviews to get that 100% that I'm talking about. Launched on April 16th, and within 2 days, he had 10 positive reviews. So that again, he gets that 100% from the search list, from this list. So, guys, this is enough to make me fucking sick. I'm just saying. This is pretty fucking. I would call this corrupt. This is definitely really shady. Some people may not call it corrupt. I would call it corrupt, but yeah, some people would probably just say it's shady as fuck. But whatever you want to call it, it's pretty fucking sickening to me. Because there's probably a lot of money being made off all this shit from like keys and selling keys on foreign sites and stuff like that. So this developer only has 4 different games, but look how similar this game looks to the one we played. Nine reviews. He only has 9 reviews. I don't know this one. Terrible game is a key redemption, but every purchase review is positive. And with the same exactly came kind of one sentence reviews. Nice pixelated graphics. We've seen something like that before. Pixel shooter. You have amazing gameplay or what is it? Yeah, pixel graphics. We've seen that time and time again. Simple shooting game that will suit everyone. Right. What do you think, Daddy?
I think it's a whole box of shit.
It is a whole box of shit. And I think, honestly, I think Steam needs to figure out who this fucking Russian, uh, you know, shitbag is. And just throw him and all his fucking, probably 40 different alternate developer names off the Steam platform. Because this is, definitely going against the terms of service that he agreed to as a developer. This guy has several games as well. And, I mean, they all have a very similar, uh, nature. They all have like 10 reviews, 10 positive reviews, 9 out of 10, 90%. So the one negative review there that's actually being honest, it's not a fake fucking review. This one has 2 negative reviews. And of course, the 10 positive reviews that he paid for or whatever. This is just bad. So, guys, when all I can say is when you look on Steam and you're going through new releases, go through new releases, like I say, from the main page to see this kind of shit. What I do is I go through down here from the main store page, I scroll all the way down to new releases. I click on new releases. I click the new releases here, so I'm not just looking at popular ones. And then I click all new releases and I scroll down. And you might want to check this out. So if you're looking at a new game on Steam, maybe from you click on a big banner or whatever, this is probably only going to happen with like really indie games though. But if you see like 5 games that'll just kind of give you the same vibe, they're all 40% discount, they're all around the same price range or whatever. Maybe they all look like they're way more expensive than they should be, etc. They all look like they have, or most of them look like they have a similar art style, etc. Yeah, I mean, just start using a little bit of common sense here, guys, and just look for any clues, such as, this clue here we saw with these 5 games today. So each of these games is going to be refunded by me today, guys. I'm going to report these games as well for the developer breaking the Steam rules of service that they agreed to. I don't think it's going to do any good because I don't think Steam gives a fuck. I don't think my reports go to the right people or whatever. I don't know. But I've reported this kind of shit before and nothing ever seems to happen. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And if you guys know how to report this properly so that somebody that can actually do something about this, definitely comment down below in the YouTube video and let me know. I would love to know because this developer is definitely a scumbag and definitely pumping out tons of shit on Steam. Flooding Steam with absolute shit and shit games. And also, so we have him obviously hiding behind multiple developer names. So that's breaking the terms of service. He's also obviously either purchasing or posting phony reviews for all his games. We can see that. That's blatantly obvious. And then to top it all off, we have just super simplistic games with like 20-second music tracks, really no settings, and just all super money, quick, lazy money cash grabs. And I don't know if any of these are asset flips or not, but maybe he's good at being able to put some one of these together in a couple hours and put it up on Steam. I don't know. But when he can put up 5 games in 5 minutes, he's obviously not putting a lot of care and time into what he creates. So we've spent over an hour on this bag out of Russia, and I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna guess, guys, just a wild guess. I'm gonna guess this Russian developer is somebody that I probably reviewed games on many times before in the past. And I'm also gonna place a guess that this Russian developer has been banned from the Steam platform for phony or fake reviews, or for asset or whatever. I'm gonna bet that Steam has banned the same guy in the past, probably more than once, and he just keeps coming back under different developer names, and he's getting better at his evasive, really fraudulent behavior. But I'm gonna guess this Russian developer has been banned on Steam before. This might even be like Berdiev, for example. It wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me if this developer is like Berdiev or somebody else that out of Russia that we've already seen before and we've already seen banned multiple times. So with that, guys, I would love to know what you guys have to say. Be sure you comment down below. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care.